Getting it classic down. Die Hard, Bruce Willis, 1988. Um, I figured. Now, this is from CBS Fox. All right, when 20th Century Fox owned the rights to Die Hard. Henceforth, Disney, the scourge of the entertainment industry. Disney, Marvel, Star Wars has bought 20th Century Studios, unfortunately. And so, anyways. Oh. So, this movie will officially turn 40 in the year 2028. There you go. Die Hard. We're going to start 5 days of Die Hard reviews. I didn't put Bruce Willis in the title. I figured that people figured out that this is a Bruce Willis action thriller franchise. And so I don't usually show my VHS collection. Now, they stopped making VHS, I think, machines like in 2017, 2018, and VHS DVD hybrids. So right now, my collection really doesn't have we do have a VCR DVD hybrid, but it ate my Ghostbusters tape. So I'm afraid of putting any of these classic films in there because it could eat the tape. And so that's the problem with tape technology is it's not very durable or sturdy over time, or film in general. So that's the issue with that. So we got the Disney shit over here. Yeah, when Disney was great. So this is the kind of the kiddie section, I guess. It's pretty much all just Disney kid stuff over here. And yeah. So, and then a little bit of, we didn't buy a lot of DVDs. Not really that we thought that VHS was going to last forever. It's just for some reason we just either went and saw the movie, or we just kept this big, huge collection of VHS. And so, yeah. So there was one thing, I'm not really too worried about losing Die Hard because we have 2 copies of it. And this is the 1989 copy. So this is OG to the max. I mean, look at this. 1989 CBS Fox. I mean, that's like a year after the movie was released. Oh, you always mess up and you put Roderick Thorp with an E, like he's Billy Thorpe and with the E. Always fuck that up. I always fuck that up. Thorpe with an E or without E. Yeah, so I might have to change that if that is the case, that he's without the E. But anyways, Thorpe. You know what I mean. Roderick Thorp. The author of Nothing Lasts Forever, 1979 novel, which Die Hard is based on. Yeah. In the, I guess, Roderick Thorp's detective series. And so, anyways. Oh! Dun, dun, dun. I have some blank DVDs. Got a random vinyl here, and then here's some of that Disney kid stuff. And it was because my stepfather's sister, Aunt Pat, she I don't know, kind of has I don't know, she loves those wholesome movies. She likes, not that she's childish or anything, that she wants to watch movies that 6-year-olds watch, but she just loves that kind of innocent kind of movies. So she has a lot of kid movies and a lot of Disney movies. She probably doesn't like Disney now. She probably doesn't want to watch two guys kissing or, some woke feminist bullshit. But she likes the classic Disney, when it was really good, when it was wholesome material, and before it went all gay and Satanist and all that shit, all that leftist communist shit. And so when it was an all-American company for Americans, and yeah, when it was for America, it was for truth, justice, and the family, and God, and the American way. Before dishonesty, Disney reared its ugly head on society and the world. So, Well, I call Disney often a monster because a monster gains power and then it keeps consuming and it keeps growing and growing and growing like a cancer until it kills the host. And that's what Disney is like to me, a monstrous company that keeps on growing and growing and absorbing and consuming smaller entertainment companies and until eventually it's just this big conglomerate, oligarchic, totalitarian organization until it's barely recognizable with its founding or its initial charter and its purpose. It has grown beyond its purpose. So, oh yeah. All right, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. That's a song or something? It sounds like one, huh? Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's make it like a brunch. Yeah, breakfast, lunch. Yeah, it's 11 a.m., so we're still at breakfast time. Not according to McDonald's, but according to me. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm trumping it. Yeah. What was that? They had all those feminist leftists from New York and all these uppity bitches, and they were like, "You're not getting any pussy unless if you voted for Trump. I'm a liberal girl, and I'm free. I'm a free feminist," and all that shit. Yeah, I saw those videos. I was thinking, what the fuck? Okay. I'm a Biden, Kamala Harris supporter. You're not getting any pussy, Trump supporters. You're not getting any good stuff. Woo. Yeah. What was that shit about? Anyways. And typically the women that were like, you're not telling MAGA supporters, Donald Trump supporters and Republicans that they're not going to get any pussy, were usually not that great looking girls anyway, right? So it's like, whatever. Hey guys, if you voted for Trump, you're not getting some of this substandard pussy. It's like, oh my God. Really? Okay. Oh. So, make some more coffee? Yeah, I think so. Let's get that. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Oh. Is that what is that? Is that Maroon 5 or something? I don't even know who sings that. The only Maroon 5 song I know is like, "This love has taken its toll. You said goodbye too many times before." Yeah, that's a really good one, huh? Adam Lambert? Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Adam Lambert fan, but sounds pretty good though. I just judge music by the sound. You know, it's like Duke Ellington, jazz musician, African American man. You know, he said he had one simple rule for music, which was I saw it on a music class wall one time. It says, "If it sounds good, then it is good." It's the simplicity, right? Yeah. If it sounds good, then it is good. Yeah. If it is good, it is good. That's good. I like that. I like the simplicity of the philosophy. You know, like. Or like, if it works, it works. It is what it is. Yeah, those are snazzy sayings. I like it. That society uses in the English language. Oh shit! So I put the sausage on. Get me another Joe from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Mountain Tower. Yeah, Mountain Tower. Got the hash browns. You know it. And we're gonna have ourselves a brunch bowl, like a Wheeler's breakfast or bowler. Did they think that was funny? And it was Ezra Miller, and he's like talking to Bruce Wayne, and this is actually in the Justice League script. It's like, I mean, like brunch. What is that? I mean, you know, that was like supposed to be the comic relief or something. Was I laughing at that? No, it was like, what? Brunch, what is that? You know, it's like, it's not lunch, it's not breakfast. He didn't even say that. It was just like, hey, Bruce Wayne, what about brunch, you know? Sound like some like really shitty Seinfeld joke or something. Man, it was awful. All right, it's like Seinfeld. What's the deal? You know, traffic. You know? Hey guys, what's the deal? You know, the post office, right? Standing in line. Yeah. What's the deal? Hey, you guys, you know, like red lights? What do y'all think about that? Hey, you know the TSA? No, it's Ben Folds 5 and William Shatner on Has Been album. Leaf blowers. What's up with that? I mean, wouldn't the leaves blow themselves eventually? Da, da. So we're gonna do five hard, die hard reviews on the 5 days before and after Christmas. That's the kind of the magic of having Christmas on a Wednesday, is that you kind of have Christmas all week. Yeah. Is when you think about it, if you're a Christmas fan, you know, if you have Christmas Eve on a Thursday, then your Christmas is over by Friday. But this Christmas Eve on a Tuesday shit, there's Christmas on Wednesday. So it's like, you got the preamble, You got the middle, and then you have the nadir. You have the ending, but you basically have a whole week of Christmas, and then it's not even New Year's until the next Tuesday. So you have an extended weekend. So you have, like technically Christmas is over on Thursday, but hey, if you like Africa, there's Kwanzaa. You get a whole week of Christmas, dude. And you can leave your shit up until January, like Taylor Swift. We can leave the lights on till January. This is our place. We make the rules. So, you can extend your Christmas if you're a Christmas fan. Now there was the guy who lived next door. He had a wife and he had a daughter, and used to call him Motorcycle Man because he had a hoopty and he had a motorcycle. Called him Motorcycle Man because he would rev up his motorcycle. I don't know if he was in a motorcycle gang or whatever, but he had kind of an outfit. And I don't know. Some guys would come over. I don't know if it was a riding club or what, but this dude loved Halloween though. He liked Christmas. He put up Christmas lights and they did Christmas stuff with he and his family, daughter, but he really loved fucking Halloween. And so he put out all his Halloween shit on September 1st. That way he could have 2 months of Halloween on the build up. So it wasn't just like a day or a week or a few weeks. It was fucking 2 months of Halloween. And wow, he loved Halloween. Or maybe he was part Mexican, Dia de los Muertos or whatever. The Day of the Dead. Yeah. Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos. Day of the Dead. Yeah. So we get the sausage cooking. What? You want some food? Well, we can't just eat all day. We'll be like fucking really fat. Hold on. You gotta exercise sometimes too, fool. Can't just eat all day, dog. Literally, dog. Alright. We give some treats. Then I might give you Rudolph doll because there you go. There's some heart treats. All right. Let's get it on. Bang a gong, get on. T-Rex. You like that one? Get it on. Bang a gong, get on. Yeah. Built like a diamond star halo. She's my girl. Oh yeah, or whatever the lyrics are. Oh, I did mess up the lyrics to. It was "The Wind Cries Mary." Yeah, I temporarily forgot the lyrics. It was, "Will the wind ever remember the names it has blown in the past?" And then something, and then it's like, "No, it'll be the last." I was talking about one day, it was one of my mom's favorite songs, and "The Wind Cries Mary." And so, I still love that lyric, And the lights will turn blue tomorrow. Yeah, I like that one too. Well, I like all the lyrics of the song. That's a great song. And "The Wind Cries Mary." Not just because it's my mother's favorite song, but because, it is a fantastic song, really. So my mother has great taste in music, really. Being of that baby boomer flower power generation. Yeah. So at first in 1988, when I was 8 years old, I didn't know that I did not know that Die Hard was the adaptation of the Roderick Thorp novel Nothing Lasts Forever from 1979. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I don't really like my holidays with a lot of, hype and hubbub. I don't like a lot of blah, 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 and a lot of drama. So I prefer this kind of holidays, which is very, creative and fun and relaxing and all that. I don't really like the holidays of blah, 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 with a big table of people and all that shit. I prefer the more contemplative. Plus, it's going to rain, so those people that were expecting to gossip and go outside, well, it's going to rain in Houston, Texas. Yeah, it's going to rain on the Christmas parade, as it were, starting Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe some of those storms severe in Houston, Texas. Also, then it's going to kick in Wednesday and Thursday. It may even go to Friday or Saturday. So we might be in for some, yeah. So I made some slight weather preparations. I have placed water jugs in the freezer and some ice cubes, and just in case we lose power. I'm dreaming of a rainy Christmas, like the floods we used to know. I'm dreaming of a flooded Christmas, the ones where the water flows. Yeah, that's a classic one. Huh? Die Hard. So it was kind of in a modern, postmodern novel, kind of at the latter half of the 20th century, and by Roderick Thorp. His second novel in the detective series. First novel was just called The Detective, and it was turned into a 1962 film with Frank Sinatra. So, yeah. But he wasn't called Detective John McClane. He was called Detective Leland. Was it John Leland? Or something like that. Yeah. So that was about a homosexual homicide or something? Homosexual? Yeah. That was, I guess, racy content for the early 1960s. Actually, it came out when my mother was born, 1962. Yeah. I guess a homosexual LGBTQ underground was quite the sensational plot device in the 1950s, 1960s. Now it's you just go to Montrose and you can see all the trannies and LGBTQs and see all the guys dressing like chicks and all that, if you want to. Usually people try to avoid the hood and the transsexuals, but if you're into it, you know where to go. Montrose and Westheimer, all right, Richmond and all that. Great. If you want a dunna, dude looks like a lady. Well, you're in luck. In Houston, they got I guess every major city probably has like a dude looks like a lady kind of place. Kind of drag. Dude looks like a lady. Tell me where the cheap bit. Yeah. Do me, do me, do me all night. Yeah, that's a good one. Aerosmith. Dude looks like a lady. That was in the late 80s too, huh? Yeah. A lot of great shit in the late 1980s, right? Put some chives on there. Dude likes making gravy. All right. No, I like the controversial comedian actor Owen Benjamin. He made a YouTube video which was like it was a Def Leppard "Pour Some Sugar on Me" parody. It was "Pour some gravy on me." I was really impressed by that parody. It's like, wow, pour some gravy on me, gonna fire it up. Yeah, pour some gravy on me. Maybe not as good as Weird Al Yankovic, but it's a valiant attempt, I suppose. Pour some boogers on me. Get the snot just right. Okay. So I guess in the 1960s, when the detective came out, it was the novel and the subsequent Frank Sinatra film. It was like, oh, there's homo guys, and then oh my God, there's gays, and then now it's like 2020s, almost 2025. Now people are just like gays. Okay, whatever floats your boat, whatever fills your moat, I guess. So, in an interesting caveat, Frank Sinatra was too old to play John McClane or Detective Leland in 1988's Die Hard, but he was still contractually obligated to carry the role. So he had to sign out to 20th Century Fox for the new actor, then Bruce Willis, to take over. Yeah, I love these like factoids of Die Hard. I love these like trivia. Going to do a slow cook on it. Yeah, going to get it browned up. We used some of the sausage and then also some of the some butter. Yeah, no olive oil today, but maybe another day. Yeah, Die Hard. Whether it's Alan Rickman's villain, Bruce Willis's amazing portrayal of Lieutenant John McClane, a New York City cop out of his element in L.A. at the Nakatomi Plaza. It is a masterpiece, an action-adventure thriller, and also... Yeah, it's an action-adventure movie first, and it's it's an action-adventure thriller Christmas movie. So, yeah, I know some people, they argue, is it an action movie or a Christmas movie? Well, it's both, so. Do you like Captain Kirk or Captain Picard? Well, they're both good. They're both great, so. Yeah. I haven't seen people get more worked up about something since, do you put ketchup in your grits? I don't know why a lot of the food fights are surrounding ketchup. You know, yeah, it's like ketchup on fries, and then some people don't use ketchup with their French fries, and then some people put ketchup in their grits, and then some people are like, "Ew, that's nasty," putting ketchup in the grits. And so, what in France they put mayonnaise in the French fries, and all kinds of just crazy shit. But society has thankfully more interesting things to be worried about, like Chinese nuclear attack or EMP power grid attack, or uh, should biological males be in females' sports and locker rooms, and also should TikTok be banned because it's owned by it's controlled by the Chinese Communist Party, which owns ByteDance. But so there are like important things to decide in life. So into law. So thankfully, that someone likes to drink pickle juice is not a major issue. So I'm glad that somebody likes to put ketchup on their grits isn't a major issue in American society, and I'm happy about that. That there's actually important things to argue about and to fight for. That makes me happy. Yeah. So I first saw Die Hard when I was, I guess, did I see it in 1988 when I was 8 years old back then? Or when Taylor Swift was born, when that VHS was dated, 1989? Maybe it was 1988, 1989. Yeah, I knew it was back in Liberty County, so where I lived with my parents back then. But so Liberty County, Texas, Dayton, Texas, it was called. But yeah. Well, the problem with living in Dayton, Texas, is that you would say, "I'm from Dayton," and then people would say, "Ohio?" No. The problem with Pasadena, Texas, obviously, is that people go, "Oh, you're from Pasadena, California?" Oh well. Where'd you grow up? Paris? Bonjour. No, not France. Paris, Texas. Oh, that's not as glamorous. Yeah, no. Paris, Texas. Oh yeah. All right. So Die Hard stars Bruce Willis, Bonnie Bedelia, Alan Rickman, the fine English actor, who should have won an Oscar probably for Best Supporting Actor for that performance. It was amazing. He plays one of the coolest, slickest postmodern villains, I think. Like a perfect combination of style and menace, and just a fantastic and a villain of I don't know if the villain in Nothing Lasts Forever is written so well. I'm not sure, but Hans, maybe they I don't know how much. I've never read Nothing Lasts Forever, so I know it's similar, and a lot of the characters are similar, but I don't know exactly how similar. So I'd have to read the book. I'd have to read the novel. Yeah. Well, I read the Cliff Notes, the Wikipedia version of Nothing Lasts Forever, and I was just like, oh, this is just like the movie. So I was like, except the movie is just more modern and it's, more violence and. So the Die Hard franchise itself avoids cliche terrorists. So it doesn't use Middle Eastern terrorists, Alu Akbar, Alu Snakbar. They don't use Arabic terrorists. And in fact, one of the only movies to do it, really, besides Munich and based off real events and 9/11 movies, The Siege and other movies that deal with Arab Americans and terrorism from the Middle East. Really, one of the only movies to just straight out just fuck it, we're going to use the Arab terrorist was True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But the Die Hard series amazingly never uses an Arabic terrorist. So, and it's really, in the first Die Hard movie, it's not really you think it's a terrorist movie, but it's really a heist movie with lots of weapons and with violent, terrorists. Yeah, they are terrorists, but they're like bank robbers. So it's kind of strange. So, because, yeah, they do a lot of terroristic things, but they kill a lot of people, and they're ruthless and they're cold blooded. But they just want $6 million or six? Maybe it's 600 million. I guess it's going towards it. I think it's 600 million in bearer bonds or something from the Nakatomi Corporation, a synergy company from Japan and LA. So American Japanese synergy, which was I guess international business corporate synergy was something that was new back in the day. Globalism was new. Okay. Globalism was just emerging, and corporate globalism, yeah. So, Die Hard is directed by John McTiernan. What else? They have a lot of great, colorful characters. Argyle, the African limo driver. So many great characters in the movie. Yeah. Every scene is it's like details that add up, and the character development is very excellent. Oh, also, Powell, the guy from Family Matters. Forgot his name, haven't you? Yeah. Oh, man. Name right. So Sergeant Powell is played by Reginald is it Val Johnson? All right. Reginald Val Johnson, Sergeant Powell, and he was also the father in Family Matters. Really awesome actor. He has a great story arc in the movie. Yeah. The cast of terrorists is multi-ethnic. There's an Asian one who famously, in the gift shop of the Nakatomi Plaza, takes the the Nestle Crunch Bar, which I'm so glad that that's a meme about him. He's supposed to be worried about the explosives on the roof and doing his terrorism, but he looks down and sees he can't resist the Nestle Crunch Bar. And that's like one of the funniest scenes in the movie is where the Asian guy, he was like the token Asian guy, right? In the 1980s. He was he plays the Mongolian in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in the late 80s, early 90s. And he also plays the terrorist in Die Hard 1988. And he probably played the token Asian warrior in many, many movies, probably. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of European terrorists, a lot of Nordic terrorists, a lot of German terrorists, a lot of, like blonde, blue-eyed guys in the movie too. A lot of Slavic-looking guys. And there's only one African-American terrorist who's like the computer expert, the computer nerd, who's trying to break the vault of the Nakatomi Plaza Corporation, the Nakatomi Corporation. So... yeah. So we do 5 hard movie reviews. Die Hard, a classic action adventure Christmas movie. It's beautiful. A New York cop gets trapped in a big corporate building on Christmas Eve as terrorist bank robbers, a group of armed men, try to steal the $600 million from the Nakatomi Corporation. And John McClane must save the hostages, his wife, and eliminate the terrorists. Yeah. And stop the bad guys. So heroic. 40 stories of sheer terror. So, to kind of bring it into the now, and maybe a little bit out of 1988, let's talk about, there's a Daisy Ridley movie where Clive Owen is, that's being released either now or soon, in which Clive Owen and a team are take over a building and they take hostages. And then a window cleaner, Daisy Ridley, must save the hostages from the terrorists. And, yeah. The motivation for Alan Rickman, Hans Gruber, and his team is to steal the, $600 million in 1988 money from the Nakatomi Plaza. So they're not anti-corporate, they're not anti-business. They just know that businesses have a lot of money and they want that money. Okay. All right, so dun, dun. So like how in Houston, Texas, there's armed gangs target the armored trucks all the time near the banks or near the grocery stores or near the shopping malls. Well, they just want the money. They're not anti-money. They're not anti-capitalism. They're not Luigi Mangione. They don't just shoot people in the back, because they think the system is evil or the company is evil. They just want the money. They just want the fucking money. It's very simple. Motivation. I want some fucking money, so I'm going to take it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to rob it. I'm going to steal money because that's a simple motivation in crime. So... So the bank robbers in Die Hard are not ideologically driven. Um, so people are already calling this Daisy Ridley movie with Clive Owen. They're calling it Clean Hard, and they're calling it Die Hard 6 Clean Harder as a joke because it looks like the exact same movie as Die Hard from 1988. So Little Peppa, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's wonderful, it's such a thrill. Put some more pepper, Sergeant Pepper. Oh yeah. Yeah. So there's ideological corporate crime, and then there's just simple. There's just a simple motivation, which is robbery. So, for instance, if somebody, I don't know, attacks Meta Facebook platforms because they got censored. For instance, if there was a terrorist who attacked Zuckerberg or Facebook because they censored the Hunter Biden laptop story. So that's ideological crime. That's like, you did something to me, so I'm going to do something to you. Yeah. Or it could happen to the Googleplex, Google Alphabet, God forbid. But I'm saying censorship, that could set people off, right? People get censored, especially in a country known for its First Amendment Bill of Rights. That could cause a problem. Yeah. So you have like simple crime, which is just, I want some money, but I don't want to have to work for it. Okay. So that's simple crime. Complex crime is like a complex MO, like Luigi Mangione, like, oh man, the insurance healthcare industry is screwed up in this country, so I'm just gonna kill a CEO. And that'll show him. That'll show the man. That'll show the insurance industry. That'll show him who's boss. Yeah. I want to be a hero for the people, taking out the corporate greedy bastards, right? So, yeah. I guess a crime could be ideologically driven and to obtain money, but or somebody shoots a CEO of McDonald's because they got fat or heart disease. Somebody shoots a tobacco CEO because they got lung cancer. So, blaming the system or the corporation or the organization for your problems instead of personal responsibility for one's problems. See, that's the key difference. So you take personal stock in yourself and you say, okay, I have problems, and how many of those are my fault? And how many of those are my responsibility? So, and how much of that is the system's fault? So assigning blame for failures and success and so on. So that's, part of being a grown-up would be to assess things logically in that manner. Why are there failures? Why are there successes? Who's to blame? All that stuff. And, and the perspectives can vary from different people, obviously. Is this a... Want to get yourself a healthy heaping. Well, let's do it. Yes, it is time for some of that OJ. Oh, yay. I'm going to get it from my mini fridge. Die Hard 6, Clean Harder. Clean Harder. You would like to clean Daisy Ridley's pipes, huh? Her fallopian tubes. Clean me harder. Oh, Daisy Ridley, she's a cutie, huh? Too bad she didn't get better scripts and better movies. Man, she's hardly a victim, but I'm saying, I know she could have been destined for greater things. Ain't she a daisy? A daisy indeed. Oh, that's nice. All right. Woo! Die Hard 6, Clean Hard. That makes me laugh. Those memes are amusing me right now, I would say. Not only is Die Hard a critical part of my 1980s childhood, former childhood, but also an amazing action adventure thriller Christmas movie that holds up well even today, especially given the latest context of the news where people want to blame corporations. People want to commit terrorism to punish the powerful. So it kind of rings true today, that sort of film. So unfortunately, Roderick Thorp kind of saw the future of corporate in America and the future of terrorism and bank robbery, really. He really was a visionary author who saw well ahead into America's future, I think. So good on him. It was really did... he definitely did create John McTiernan, Roderick Thorp, Senna, and all involved in Die Hard, and Bruce Willis, a cinematic, legendary masterpiece of a film that is unforgettable in film and movie history. So immortalized forever by Alan Rickman and Bruce Willis, Bonnie Bedelia, Reginald, Val Johnson, and so forth. So God bless, the best of success, happy holidays. I've seen a few Die Hard marathons already. So this was my first #1 edition of 5 Hard. And then tomorrow will be Die Hard 2, Die Harder on Christmas Eve. God bless and best of success, happy holidays. It's time to eat.